Primetime Wrestling is brought to you in part by Castrol, the motor oil engineered for today's smaller, higher revving engines.
Hi again, everybody, and welcome to more exciting action this week on Primetime Wrestling. Yours truly, Jack Reynolds, along with my co-host, once again, Jesse the Body Ventura.
Jack, it's a pleasure to be here, and like always, Primetime Wrestling with the greatest wrestling in the World Wrestling Federation today.
Some great matchups coming up this week on Primetime Wrestling. The big man from New Zealand, Tony Garea, will be in action. He will take on Moondog Rex.
Moondog Rex, always tough against Tony Garea. Should be a good matchup, Jack.
Also, the big man from the USSR, Nikolai Volkov, in action against Canadian star George Wells.
Well, in this match, we'll get a chance to see North American football against Russian strength.
Barry Windham, one half of the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions, will take on Dick Murdoch.
What a matchup that should be. Barry Windham and Mike Rotundo are the two men that defeated Murdoch and Adonis.
And in our feature match, the father and son combination of David and Bruno Sammartino, their opponents, Bobby the Brain Heenan and Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff.
What a match this will be, Jack. Bruno Sammartino coming out of retirement to team up with his son.
Right now, what we're going to do, we are going to see clue number 2 for question number 3 in the Great Wrestling Trivia Contest. And here it is. The famous person in question was unable to make a stand against Piper. The famous person in question was unable to make a stand against Piper. Now, later on in the program, we're going to review all 3 questions and all the clues as well in the Great Wrestling Trivia Contest. Boy, you talk about excitement, huh? It's happening right here on Primetime Wrestling. Our first bout will feature the big man from New Zealand, Tony Garea. Tony Garea's opponent will be Moondog Rex, one half of the Moondogs. So right now, let's go up to the ring and get the introductions to our first bout with Tony Garea and Moondog Rex.
Well, we are underway for sure. Tony Garea, clean cut as usual, and Moondog Rex still sporting that bone.
And those horrible ring attires, still supporting that too, Dick.
Well, Gentlemen's Quarterly won't seek him out, I don't believe.
He certainly hasn't spent too much money on his attire.
Well, that bone's been around and then some. Looks like it might have come out of some Smithsonian institution or something.
Well, he's hanging it right above our timekeeper, Mr. Mina, who I'm sure could get a good whiff of that.
All right, just about ready to mix it up. Tony Garea, we haven't seen him for a little while here at the Spectrum. And there they connect.
He's been down in New Zealand and Australia doing some fantastic things public relation-wise.
Well, of course, that's his home area, Gorilla Monsoon.
Yes, it is. Also been in the Middle East, Dick, several, I believe, about 14 weeks over there, and very successful tour.
Have you hit Japan?
No, but I believe that Tony's scheduled to go over there in the next few months.
All right. They'll like him there.
Oh, they love him.
All right, a full Nelson, Moondog Rex with a full Nelson on Tony Garea. Getting things started here at our sold-out Spectrum. What an event, I'll tell you. You know, I didn't have time to mention, but the Hulker, the piece de resistance, the Hulker's here. Against Brutus Beefcakes. A nice drop kick and an arm drag takedown of Moondog Rex by Garea. Very much in control right now. So we've got a tremendous Hillbilly Jim making his debut at the Spectrum. So
a lot of people came to see him. You can bet on that. Boy, he is the hottest thing since sliced bread.
And the Hulker, Hulk Hogan's been, well, kind of advising.
Anytime the champion puts his hands on somebody, you know that that's somebody that's worthy and is going to make a name for himself in professional wrestling. And I think it'll be quite evident to the fans when they see the Hillbilly that this guy's got a great future.
Well, yeah, I saw the guy. All right, nice takedown. Monsoon in control, or Monsoon.
I haven't been in control in quite some time.
And I'm not either today. I was so excited about the crowd today. And that's Tony.
Hottest ticket in town, Dick.
It really is.
Standing room only.
I started to say I got Monsoon and the Hillbilly mixed up because of the size. I guess I was about to say Hillbilly Jim blocks out the sun. This guy, I knew he was big, but I mean, I saw him in wrestling tight.
Oh,
he is
huge.
Enormous.
He's an enormous person.
Tremendous build.
What a super guy, too.
Well, we'll find out more about him a little later on. Right now, don't ignore the action of the ring. Moondog Rex favoring the forehead. Tony Gurria is still very leery of this guy because Rex is very unpredictable, as his partner or brother Moondog Spot is. Oh,
Tony's a little bit too quick for Rex.
Hey, Tony made a move like you like to give him a kick or he hurts. Oh, nice drop kick. Beautiful. Oh,
Right back
nice.
to that arm. Very well done by Tony Gurria. Back to that arm bar. He's controlling the big Moondog with that arm bar, which is a very smart thing to do.
Yes, sir.
Gurria always in excellent condition.
Always.
Never seen Tony in bad shape.
That's bad mood. The guy is just a real gentleman all the times we've been in his company.
That may be one of his biggest faults, Dick. He never gets bent out of shape. You know, he never gets really angry. You got to do that in pro wrestling.
Well, this ought to get your blood up a little bit. A forearm to the chop.
Certainly will get your attention. Of course, these Moondogs, whether they're in single competition or tag team matches, they're relentless. Once they get the upper hand on you, they don't want to quit.
They're a handful, Gorilla Monsoon. They really are.
Nice block by Tony.
Tony's been there before, you can tell. He took it to him right into the corner. Whoa! Drag kick down again.
Right back to that arm.
Gorilla really working on that. Saw that knee come down right on the arm, right in the shoulder area. I'll tell you, his back, meaning Moondog, his back is red from having been on his back. Now his arm is sort of white. The circulation's been shut off by Gorilla.
Circulation in there.
I'll tell you, it's really I just can't tell you how exciting this is. Another full house at the Spectrum. We've got tremendous card here. Bolthoff is here. Barry Windham, Dick Murdoch. Orndorff is here. Bobby the Brain.
Wow.
The Sammartinos.
What a matchup.
You bet. He put him down gently, but Gurria didn't wait. Tony came down with an elbow at the top of the head on Moondog. And,
it wasn't a very nice thank you for being placed so gently on that top turnbuckle. Turn around and get elbowed right between the eyes.
Take no prisoners.
Gurria now right back working on that arm, this time in the hammerlock.
And
look how he's ducking that head underneath.
I was just about to say, ducked his head, so, well, I won't say Moondog won't grab a hunk of hair, but the likelihood is diminishing. Gorilla just puts that head down. They're very smart, very smart.
I can't believe he hasn't gone to the ropes to break. Oh, there he goes. That's the easiest way to break that hold.
Yeah. All right, well, Gurria really wants to give him a shot. Takes an elbow. As Rex comes off the ropes, gives Gurria an elbow, man. He didn't like it. He's talking about a guy being cool. Gurria does show a temper right now. Why not?
Split second too long.
Yeah, he's gone after him now. He's gone after him.
Gave Rex a shot at him.
Rigging his nails down the back.
Tony now for the ride. Moondog waiting. Elbow.
And right on the small of his back.
Gurria went down hard.
He really did.
Rex too much give in that ring here.
There's a knee to the kidney area. Ooh. And the ringsiders giving a motion by their fingers that Moondog is number one.
Backbreaker coming up.
Oh, back and down goes Gurria.
Adding insult to injury. Down, he won't get it.
Kick out. You got to nail Gurria more effectively than that. But he's hurting. Favoring the back. Right. Moondog knows what he's doing, going for that pained area.
Tony going for the ride again. Look out.
Oh,
right in the solar plex.
Caught that knee.
Moondog in control, doing a number on Tony Gurria. Down for the cover again. He won't get it.
Kick out again. Got to get that leg up. Cal Rudman with some very special interviews as we go along today. Sure you won't want to miss them. Bear hug on Gurria by Rex. I think about this point in time, Gurria's debating. I'd like to give in, but man, I'm not going to, but it's tempting. Trying to get the crowd with him, I think.
That always helps.
Sure does. Yeah, Uh-oh. Rex very definitely in the driver's seat right now. Applying that pressure. These guys, this Moondog Rex has arms like your thighs. Oh, a powerful man.
squeezing pretty hard right now.
Yep.
Tony has a number of things he can do here. Slip in underneath, try to switch it around, drop through.
You got,
You can always stick your finger in a guy's eye, or, you know, those things work too, Dick.
True.
And, they're all within his realm.
He's trying like very hard to break this. Hey, gives him a chop with a fist. That broke the hold. Here comes Gurria. All right, a block with the shoulder. Down goes Moondog.
Tony coming off. No, big backdrop. He got caught. Went for his shoulder block, got caught with a big backdrop.
You can feel that here.
Went way up there, some 8 or 10 feet high. Came down on it, that already heavily punished lower kidney area. Down for the cover again. Oh, not a good cover.
No.
You can't beat Tony Gurria like that.
Well, he kicked out about a count of 2.5, so, but Gurria's still favoring the small of his back on the left-hand side. Rex coming at him. A flying chop. Both hands made into a fist. Right on the back of Gurria.
Taking advantage of that ring, using that second turnbuckle that time.
Yeah.
This guy's a ring veteran. He doesn't have to take a back seat to anybody, Dick.
No, he didn't.
Tony's in a lot of trouble. He's got to start making some offensive moves at this point in time.
Oh,
Went
man.
for atomic drop. He didn't get it. Gurria slipped out of it. Look out.
Whoa!
Backwards suplex. I don't think that was Tony's design, but that's what it ended up to be.
Turned out to be, but he's shaking up himself.
Tony couldn't hold him. He wanted to give him an atomic drop, but he just couldn't hold him.
I know he couldn't. All that weight went backwards. And Gurria, he's stunned. Both these guys.
Referee was counting both men. Now that Rex is up, he stopped.
Woo! Never fails. Never fails.
Telegraphed that move from 12 rows back, Jay.
And the fans reacted, of course, predictably. They love it because they're on Gurria's side. You can hear that slap, that punch all the way up to the top of the spectrum. There's another for you.
Tony's getting his dander up now.
He really is.
Look at those right hands.
Shots. Oh, wow. There he goes.
Big Moondog being stuffed in. There he goes. Hard into the ropes.
Back body drop.
Yes.
All right,
Tony down for the cover.
No way. Gurria
Tony
coming
off
at
the
him.
ropes. High cross body. He surprised him with that. He might get it. No.
Got about 2.5. Gurria about this time has got to be figuring what it was. Oh!
Sunset flip. Will he get him over?
Got him.
He hooks the shoulders. No. Got a knee right in the forehead.
Right across the ear.
Or that would have been curtain.
It really would have. That was very close. Gurria. I know he's in pain. You can't turn your back to this guy, but he... Oh!
Nice reversal.
Oh,
Big power slam. No, he took him over. He caught him. He might be got him.
Who got him?
I don't know. That one shoulder didn't look too hot to me.
Oh, man, the fans not liking that. And that was
Certainly like to see a replay on that one.
very marginal, very marginal.
Tony Gurria caught. Boy, he had that power slam going and had enough power to bring him over, but...
Time! For 10 minutes, 38 seconds, the winner, Rex!
All right, here's the replay. Let's check it out now. All right. The dog goes into the corner. All right, bounces off. Gurria in a good position, picks him up. Body slam. However, Rex holds on. Right in a good position, and he got the pin.
Boy, what a great maneuver by Moondog Rex on Tony Gurria.
Unbelievable move by Moondog Rex. For a man of 310 pounds to show that much agility, what a move on the New Zealander Tony Gurria.
All right, coming up, more action on Primetime Wrestling. But first, a reminder that this coming Sunday, WrestleMania, coast to coast, big screen, giant closed-circuit television. And everybody has been asking me, Jesse, will the matches on WrestleMania, will they be on local television sometime in the near future?
No, definitely not. Big screen television at a location near you. That's the only place you'll see WrestleMania, Jack.
The only way to see the great matches on WrestleMania this coming Sunday is to check the location nearest you and be there at 1 o'clock this coming Sunday. Coming up on Primetime Wrestling, pretty good confrontation. young Jim Powers, really put together from New York City. He'll be going against A.J. Petrucci. And we'll have more exciting action coming up. Iron outside the ring, but work very well in the ring as well.
Well, this is an interesting and a key matchup for both men, Jack, because both men are looking to get a winning streak of some sort going. Powers' exceptional build on the man, and A.J. Petrucci's a tough customer.
All right, right now we're going to check in with Gorilla Monsoon and Dick Graham. They're at ringside for more exciting action this week on Primetime Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, one fall, 15 minutes from New York City, blue and white outfit, 225 pounds, Jim Powers. His opposition from Jim Thorpe, PA, 235 pounds, A.J. Petrucci. Referee for this match, Gil Robin. 1:12:15 minutes.
All right, Jim Powers, a newcomer to the Spectrum, and A.J. Petrucci, whom we've seen before, and the guy...
Good-looking guy, this Powers, isn't he?
Right out of the Tony Garea mold, you'd say. Nice features, well set up. A little lighter by about 15 so pounds than Petrucci, but we'll see just how well he can come up against a man of Petrucci's background and experience. Guy looks like he's been pumping lead, the pumping weights. This guy Powers got a lot of definition in those muscles of his. Good thighs, good shoulders.
A lot of young ladies hanging around the dressing room doors waiting for this youngster.
Yeah. Well, Petrucci and
You and I never had that problem, Dick, did we?
they only in my dreams.
Oh. Nice over
nice.
there.
Beautiful. Petrucci, I think Powers going to get a lesson in wrestling.
I've seen this youngster working out, Dick, and he presses in excess of 500 pounds on that bench press.
A tremendous bod.
But you can't give away experience in that squared circle out there and expect to come out on top.
For sure.
Petrucci going for the ride.
Oh,
Big
good
elbow.
job.
Sends him down. Nicely done.
Yeah. All right.
Jim, you're looking good, Jim.
Well,
Scoops
oh,
him
wait,
deep. Big
scooped him
slam.
up. Man, he scooped him up like a bag of potatoes, a bag of groceries. Just no trouble at all.
Powerful
Time for an
youngster.
early pin. No way. Roman, the referee, with a quick count there. And
Boy, with this, Jimmy Powers would love to be successful here on his debut in the Spectrum in front of this capacity crowd. Certainly be a feather in his cap.
yeah. And the guy Petrucci from nearby Jim Thorpe, or if you will,
We were just up in that neighborhood the other night, up in Hazleton, Pennsylvania.
good fans up that way.
Goodness, a beautiful country, too.
Yeah, yeah.
Unreal.
Much more
I like it better in the spring and fall than this particular time of
Well,
year.
in your travels,
My travels go coast to coast and then some. Dick.
Canada, the whole bit.
Well, we're covering now Japan and Australia and South America, Puerto Rico, Middle East.
Oh, nice.
Hip block by Powers off the ropes.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
kick.
up kick right in the kisser.
And right back up. Is he quick? Really. Petrucci, I think, knows he's in here with a guy who means business, huh?
Yes, sir.
Must have caught him right in the nose. He said, ooh, that brings tears to the eyes. All right. A side headlock by Powers on Petrucci.
Gilberto Roman, third man in the ring. Right on top of the situation.
Well, still maintaining that pressure and got her back toward us, but looks like Petrucci's in a bit of pain. All right, they break off the ropes. Shoulder block and
Just caught
Powers.
him. Just caught him.
Nice maneuver.
Down goes Petrucci in front. Comes up quick. Went for a backdrop. Nice leapfrog there. Takes him over with the side headlock once more. No count as he couldn't hold those shoulders down there.
Well, he's not in a position to pin right now, and Roman said, hey, off the hair, off the hair.
Definitely not a pinning combination.
Petrucci grabbing a hunk of Powers' hair.
Blinded him. Petrucci now taking control.
Oh, suplex.
Now
maybe.
reverse neck breaker.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well done. Well executed. He hooking the leg. He's going to get him here.
Got him.
He got him.
Good move in there by A.J. Petrucci against Jim Powers, a young man who was really put together.
Well, I'll tell you, A.J. Petrucci, I think, had a little bit more veteran in him. He knew his way around the ring a little bit more than Jim Powers did, Jack.
Right now, I'd like to remind those of you that would like to write to Primetime Wrestling, to yours truly, Jack Reynolds, or Jesse the Body Ventura, send your cards or letters to Primetime Wrestling, Post Office Box 1538, Greenwich, Connecticut, and the zip code is 06830. We would love to hear from you. How about it, Jesse?
Well, I'll tell you what, Jack, I'd like to issue a challenge to all the people out there. Let's see how many people can send Jesse the Body the strangest sunglasses in the world, and I will wear them. Who I deem the winner right here on Primetime Wrestling. Send your sunglasses to me.
Send your shades. Jesse the Body will wear them. I'll tell you that. Coming up on Primetime Wrestling this week, couple of big gentlemen in the ring, namely Charlie Fulton, who hails from the state of Ohio, and Big Sweet Hansen from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina.
The big Swede, well in excess of 300 pounds. Charlie Fulton's going to have his hands full, Jack.
Sweet Hansen and Charlie Fulton coming up with more exciting action right here on Primetime Wrestling. On Primetime Wrestling, the father and son combination of David and Bruno Sammartino against Bobby the Brain Heenan and Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Right now, though, the matchup, what a good matchup it is. Charlie Fulton against Sweet Hansen.
Well, the big Swede, about 315 pounds of him, and as I said before, Charlie Fulton's a veteran, but he's going to have to reach down for something against the Swede.
The ex-boxer turned professional wrestler Sweet Hansen against Charlie Fulton. Right now, let's go up to ringside and pick up all the exciting action.
20-minute match from Slaughter Creek, North Carolina, Steve Hansen. The opponent, Marion, Ohio, 243 pounds, Charlie Fulton. 20 minutes.
Charlie Fulton got his work cut out for him.
You bet. Oh, the Swede is really a piece of work, and I mean that in an honest way, a very forthright way. This guy, nicest guy in the world, but boy, don't get him upset.
He starts unloading them heavy timbers on you. It's time to head for the alley.
For sure.
You know, head for Broad Street or somewhere. Going to hide somewhere.
Swede's been around. He knows it all. He's been there and back again.
Look at that nice go around and dip under for a big 300
Oh, a
pounder.
little reversal by an arm drag takedown by Swede.
Look at the Swede, how quick he got up.
I'll tell you, the guy really, his mobility is not to be believed.
Well, all those injuries you sustain over all those years,
I don't know how he does it.
sooner or later they catch up to
They
you.
really do.
This is a mistake for Charlie here to get involved in a test of strength with the Sweeder, because it's
yeah, Fulton backed off a little bit. He said, I'm not too sure about this.
it's not the way to go.
Ah! And he knows for sure now it wasn't. A little ringing of the arm, a little twisting. Jolts the pain right up to the shoulder area and then right up to the back of the head. All right, Swede maintaining that arm lock, wrist lock too. Charlie goes for the ropes. All right.
Wait, Dick, do you see the hairdo on Mr. USA, Tony Atlas? I don't know whether he got a message from above or what happened, but he is now clean shaven.
Are you serious?
He is as bald as a cue ball. Wait till you see him.
Oh, mercy. Well, wait till the fans pick up on that.
Oh, my God. As well as George Wells. Maybe there's something going on.
I saw Wells earlier, right.
Maybe they joined a club or something. Or they lost a bet or whatever, lost a Super Bowl. Or
And then you go from one extreme to the other. You got all the locks of Tony Atlas shaved or cut off, and then you've got Barry Windham. He goes against Dick Murdoch today. Sammartinos are here. Boy, I'll tell you. All right.
coming out of retirement after some 4 years, Dick. That is going to be very interesting to see I know he's in great physical condition, but that doesn't put you in condition to be inside that ring.
True enough. Well, he said he works out a lot and
He
runs
does.
a lot.
I know he does. I know
said
personally he does.
He told me last month he's doing about 8 miles a day on a regular basis. Oh!
But, you know, in that 8-mile trek, no one's pounding on your body, Dick.
And that weight pounding on your knees.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be interesting to see.
The Swede's hanging by a thread over the top rope in the corner here. And there takes a forearm and elbow. Fulton doing just a very methodical job on him. Down on one knee, now the other. Down on both knees. Now on the middle rope. The Swede just being literally mauled by the likes of Charlie Fulton out of Marion, Ohio. He comes right down on him. The Swede somewhere says, I'm not going to get pinned. I'm kind of beat up a little bit, but I'm not going to get pinned by this guy. So I think we can presume he's saying that.
Reverse chin lock, and he's going to get the Swede mad here in a second, and this match is going to terminate. Oh, look out. Explosion by the Swede.
He open-handed it right across the face, man.
Another big right hand.
Oh, right for the eyes.
Fulton blinds, that's the only out he had.
All right, takes the guy to the corner.
Wow, the whole ring moved about 6
I
inches.
think it did.
Charlie Fulton sends the big Sweeder in. Oh,
Swede!
so good.
Swede getting upset, man.
Telegraphed that one. Look out.
Oh!
Oh, goodbye.
1,
Sayonara.
2. What a slow count anyway, man. I think if I were Swede Hands, I'd say to the referee, hey, what's with you in this slow
Yeah,
motion
certainly
count,
gave him a
man?
slow count there,
You
didn't he?
got it.
Big Swede Hansen and Charlie Fulton, a young man who hails from the state of Ohio, the Buckeye State.
Well, I'll tell you what the problem was there, Jack. Swede Hansen just had a little bit too much beef for Charlie Fulton. Swede goes about 310, Charlie Fulton around 235, and Swede used that weight advantage real well.
We have had some big man this week on Primetime Wrestling, and it's going to continue as the big man from the USSR, the one and only Nikolai Volkov. He's going to go up against the former Canadian football star, George Wells.
This should be a matchup I enjoy to see, Jack, because Wells is an ex-Canadian football star taking on the ex-big Russian weightlifter.
Right, who was also in the Olympics back in 1972 representing the USSR. So stand by, wrestling fans, as the big man from the USSR, Nikolai Volkov, is up next on Primetime Wrestling. George Wells in the next exciting matchup this week on Primetime Wrestling. The one thing that impresses me about Volkov, Jesse, not only in the ring is his wrestling skills, but also his voice.
Yeah, he doesn't get too much good feeling from the fans, though, when he tries to sing his anthem, and they really should let him because he is a Russian.
All right, right now let's go up to ringside and Nikolai Volkov and George Wells.
This match, 20 minutes, 1 fall. Behind me, from Moscow, Russia, 313 pounds, Nikolai Volkov.
Well, we're waiting patiently the appearance of Mr. Wells.
For this 20-minute match, Dusty Feldbaumer.
Well, as you say, Volkov in the ring.
Uh-oh. We're going to be delivered here a rendition. Zink doesn't want him to do anymore, and I don't blame him.
All right.
There he is, George Wells.
Coming down the tunnel to the ring.
And from Oakland, California, 250 pounds, George Wells.
looks like he can still go on a football field and do it, huh?
Yeah, pretty good professional football player.
You bet. Still wearing a jersey from those days. Well set up. All right, Volkov getting ready to square off against George Wills. Dusty Feldbaumer, the third man in the squared circle, and he's being called in. All right, the bell now ready to get underway. Cal Rudman on crutches leaves the interview area to come watch the activity here.
Well, what kind of injury he's got, Dick? He was on crutches now for, 8 weeks?
Well, he lays a bad word on Brutus Beefcake for the arm injury, the hand injury. And somebody else got him in the leg. Well, they're still circling.
Very unsportsmanlike fan out there.
Well, the ticket for admission doesn't entirely have anything you want to do.
No, I'm sure that fan has already been ejected and undoubtedly will be prosecuted.
Out he goes. That's the way to do it. Right on out. Goodbye, fans. Come back another day when you get your act together. All right. Volkov locks horns with George Wills.
Chance goes out, USA. Nice block by Wells with a big right hand. Makes the big guy back up.
And Volkov saying, hit me with a fist. Well, maybe not. Oh, headbutt.
Boy, he uses that very effectively.
Yes, he
I know.
does. Yeah, you would know.
Boy, he cracked a few ribs on me several years ago with just that maneuver,
Did he
Dick,
really?
right here at the Spectrum. Look at this.
Whoa! There's a nice knee lift, if you will, by Wills. Woo! Hey.
Wells looks good in that dome, doesn't he?
Yes, he does, man.
I wish I could say the same for Atlas.
Well, the fans will give him a going over in a neighborly fashion, I'm sure. All right, side headlock by Wills on Volkov. And, woo!
Oh, he hung on. Took him right over.
Great maneuver. Terrific. Beautiful.
Volkov didn't stay down there very long.
No, he didn't, and Wells still holding on down. Volkov automatically grabbed for the hair. No hair there.
He's got a handful of tights right now, or football pants on.
Oh, how much more he can hold that side headlock, because there's not much.
Volkov's very powerful. They
Yes,
can tough
he
to
is,
keep that guy like him in a side headlock.
Watch the break here. Watch the break. Wells, whoa, took that headbutt right in the middle. Elbows right between the shoulder blades.
Look at this.
Oh. Wells took that right in the small of the back, man, and down he went. He's hurt. He is hurt. All right. Volkov being warned by the referee, Dusty Feldbaumer, but I don't know that he even understands what he's saying. It may not mean anything, a warning by the ref.
Referee Dusty Feldbaumer calling for the break here on the ropes, but Volkov administers another one of those devastating headbutts.
Oh, nice
Roll out of it. Nice leapfrog. Look out. Oh, blue kick reverse.
Oh, beautiful.
Volkov stunned.
Hey, the fans loving it. And he takes it to him, man.
Forearm. What a shot.
He brought that shot from the Delaware River right to the point of the chin of Volkov.
We got a boxing match going on.
Don't you love it, fans? I mean, look at the headbutt. Flying headbutt. Oh, you gotta love this action. Knee lift caught the chin of Volkov, and down he goes. Woo!
Volkov for the ride now, all the way across. Didn't hit too hard.
Boom, right in the middle.
And that made up for it.
Snap there. Snap there, and down he goes.
No way.
No. Can't. Woo! Hey, you gotta be impressed. Volkov picked up 12. Oh,
Volkov, big, powerful,
really?
individual, with strength and size everywhere. Most guys just have a big upper body. This guy's
Side
big
headlock.
everywhere.
Gives him a karate chop and a
That's
Adam
an
chop.
illegal maneuver right there.
Yeah, he told him. Referee told him,
You touch the referee and you're gone. The match is over.
Well, here he comes.
fans giving him some signs of encouragement. Were those signs of encouragement?
I think that's showing him as number one, right?
Yeah, it's number one, yes.
Back in Moscow. Well,
Volkov doesn't ask for any fans.
no, he doesn't. He doesn't care. Here on the top rope, choking him on the top rope, and the fans giving the USA. Wells going down to the mat. Oh, he's hurt. He's trying to get his breath. Volkov right on top of him. Volkov very determined, very workmanlike. All right, got him in a... Oh, right off that top rope, man. Right across the throat.
Line. Wells in dreamland right now. He's in a lot of trouble, but Volkov giving him the edge here, letting him slide, so to speak. By having a few words with our ringsiders, he gave Mr. Wells an opportunity to clear the cobwebs a little bit.
There's a forearm or an elbow in the back of the head. Takes Wells down the canvas again. Wells right off the
nice football block.
Yeah, man, right out of football.
Right out of nowhere. He's down for another one. Caught him again. Nice and low.
Hey, the fans are loving this action, man.
Overcut by Wells. And a big chop across the throat.
He's doing it to him.
Now he sends a big guy in. Look out. Shoulder block coming up.
Oh, Scotty.
Right in the midsection.
Wells has him gone now. Stop there again.
No way. Forget it.
All right, Wells figures, I guess I got to do it to him again.
Had the momentum going. He's lost it now. Going to send the big guy in once more. Another shoulder block coming up. Look out. Nobody home.
Nobody home. Left
Too many times to the well. He's got the goodbye. He's got him.
Right.
Too many times to the well. I don't know whether that's redundant or not. Maybe George Wells went too many times to the well.
Yeah. Well, we've seen that time and time again, Geronimo. And Volkov the winner, no doubt about it. Whether you like him or not, he did it.
Can't make a mistake.
The winner, Nikolai Volkov.
Take a look here. The big guy gets thrown in. He goes for his second tackle, but nobody home as Wells might have hit that steel post on the opposite side. Volkov hooks the legs, and it's goodbye
And
for Mr.
it's
Football.
all over.
Nikolai Volkov, one half of the tag team combination. He and the Iron Sheik will be vying for the World Wrestling Federation Championship this coming Sunday on WrestleMania. Giant screen, closed-circuit television, coast to coast, and boy, what a matchup that's going to be. The Sheik and Volkov against Wyndham and Rotundo.
Definitely, Jack. I'll tell you what, WrestleMania to me is the Woodstock of wrestling. Woodstock was to rock and roll what WrestleMania will be to wrestling.
And speaking of one half of the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions, coming up, Barry Windham from Sweetwater, Texas, going against Dick Murdoch, another gentleman who hails from the state of Texas.
We got two big goat ropers going at it.
Should be what a matchup it's going to be. Stand by, wrestling fans, for more exciting action on Primetime Wrestling. Federation Tag Team Champions against Big Dick Murdoch, who at one time, when he teamed up with Adrian Adonis, they held the belts. And the World Wrestling Federation, they were the tag team champions. And boy, what a confrontation this is going to be.
Well, most definitely. In fact, it was Wyndham and Rotundo who defeated Murdoch and Adonis for the tag team championship of the world, Jack.
And a lot of people say that the combination of Wyndham and Rotundo are two of the great ones. Right now, let's go up to ringside and pick up all the action.
And in this corner, blue trunks, 254 pounds from Sweetwater, Texas, the co-holder of the World Tag Team title, Barry Windham.
Barry not wasting any time.
No, man, this action's underway already.
He drove the redneck right out of there.
He really did.
There's no title at stake here. No
The
reason
referee,
for that
Gil
belt to be out
Roman.
there.
All right. Murdoch with his black elbow pad. He throws down his jacket, spits in his hands, slaps his hands together. He doesn't have to do that. All he's got to do is go up there in the middle of the ring. All right, Wyndham and Murdoch. And I'll tell you, no love lost at this point in time for these two men. Murdoch still trying to talk his way to a victory here over Wyndham, apparently. Wyndham is co-holder of the Tag Team Championship. But he's not fazed at all by the likes of Dick Murdoch. All right, they connect. A pushing, shoving match. Murdoch in the corner. Wyndham taking it to him.
Referee trying to step in there, but there's two big bodies in there, and referee is slightly outnumbered there.
You might as well back off.
Go in the corner and let these guys do their thing and just forget about it.
Right.
Boy, this Barry's come a long way.
They really.
My God, he and Rotundo are just sensational and just surprised the entire wrestling world when they stripped Murdoch and Adonis of the World Tag Team title.
Well, that's what we're saying. The interview talks about that. Cal Rudman and Wyndham. All right. Wyndham get a little bit upset here. Murdoch, I think, is pushing his luck.
Well, Murdoch's a great wrestler in his own right, Dick.
He doesn't have to talk to the vets. It looks like he feels that he has to. He's still smarting from having that belt lifted. I know that.
Well, that's dollars and cents.
Sure it is. And prestige.
When you wear the gold, you make the gold.
That's all right. Whoa!
Whoa, big
Nice.
right hand. Wyndham ducks under, comes back with another big right.
All right, Murdoch is down, holding the side of his head. He says, "Did you get the number of that bus that hit me?" Woo! Wasn't a bus. Just a great big guy from Sweetwater, Texas that did it to you, man. All right, he's hanging by that middle rope. And Wyndham wants him up. Wyndham wants at him.
You got a sinus problem. That'll clear it up for you in a hurry.
For sure. Referee standing between them. He's off to get squashed here. All right, Wyndham right dead center of the ring now moves around. Backing away slightly, trying to maybe buy himself a little bit of time as Murdoch. He's hurt. He's hurting around the head, shakes a little bit.
Well, Wyndham can dish out that punishment, and not only that, this Rotunda, who was an All-American at Syracuse University, has really laid some wrestling holds on this youngster, too. And that's why they're the devastating team that they are.
Well, here we go now. Murdoch on the driver's seat. Knee lift right to the gut. Elbow smash to the top of the head.
Blocked that
he's
one.
blocked.
Double miss there, but wow, he didn't miss with that one.
No, he didn't.
When Murdoch hits you, you go down.
Yeah,
guaranteed.
All right, he's riding
Look at
like a
all
horse.
that hair.
Uh-oh. Whoa! Elbow smash right to the...
Straighten his nose out for
I
him.
think so.
Look at Murdoch's happy with himself now.
Taking him over the top
Look
rope.
at that kisser. Take a look, and we get a close-up of that. Only a mother could love that face.
I don't know about that. Maybe.
Look at this now. Murdoch in control, and once he is, just like an octopus, relentless. He's all over you from every angle.
Well, he takes another kick. Wyndham right in the midsection
But
by...
he's waiting for him to get up, Dick.
Yeah. And the fans are a little concerned about that. Here's an elbow smash. Fans a little concerned about that. Count of two, and the guy was on the way out on the count. Into the
We're going
rope.
to send the big guy for the ride at some 6-7 there. Whoa, nice, beautiful, high, sunset flip, trying to get him over. He got him. He didn't hook the shoulders, though. And he got kneed in the face for his troubles.
All right, there's an arm bar.
But certainly was a beautiful high.
Oh, yeah.
Sunset flip there. Almost too high.
It was,
Dick.
yeah, because
He didn't have the momentum
He
going.
didn't.
He couldn't get him over.
Murdoch was just wavering. He wasn't sure whether he was going to go forward or backward. Finally toppled over, but like you said, the feet didn't lock the shoulders, so that was it.
He lost the element of surprise by
Yep.
going so high into the air. Maybe, I don't know.
Well,
Murdoch
again,
in control once more. with
he'll
the
live to
arm bar.
wrestle another day, so
Oh, yes.
many
This
other days.
youngster has a great career in
Tremendous
professional wrestling. Two great wrestlers in the ring right here. As always in the World Wrestling Federation continues to bring you the greatest in pro wrestling. This is the Mecca, the World Wrestling Federation.
Well,
the
you
Mecca.
talk, with Gorilla Monsoon, you talk about the Mecca, the San Martinos, Bruno and David coming up a little later on with Mr. Wonderful Orndorff and the Bobby the Brain Heenan. And the Hulkers here. Oh, need I say more?
Hulkamania.
Hulkamania
Running wild in the entire wrestling world.
All right. Wyndham
But look at Murdoch still holding on to that arm.
Still hanging on, but I think Wyndham's going to give him a shot. Whoa!
Whoa, right.
He's still hanging on.
Look at, he's still holding on.
Now
Now he's lost it.
nice maneuver.
Takes him right over that beautiful arm wringer. This youngster's got a lot of things going for him.
Yes, he does.
That long body, that leverage is so important.
That
in
plus he
pro
comes
wrestling.
from a very well-renowned wrestling family.
Yes, he does.
So,
Well,
he's been in a long time. I think he said he's been wrestling since he's been 6 years old or something. He's been around.
probably younger than that. He just probably doesn't remember that.
Could be.
But boy, he's got one heck of a future in front of him,
Yes, he does.
barring some serious injury which could take place at any given point in
Happen
time.
any time. All right, still
Applying
maintaining
the
pressure.
punishment.
All right, Murdoch missing a couple of teeth there and then grimacing, pointing out the gaps in his face. And Wyndham might,
Short forearm, beauty.
a couple of them.
Off the rope.
Shoulder block, down he
Knocked
goes.
it right down there. Look at, he's happy with himself.
And he's
Off the ropes, he might have waited too long. Yes! Beautiful elbow coming in. What momentum there. Off the ropes, no.
Oh, man.
Stretched out there, but Murdoch too smart for that move.
A kick on the side of
Plants
the head.
that big size 14. Right in the kisser. Young Barry Windham once again. But Murdoch still favoring that left arm and shoulder.
Oh, man.
But not taking that much time out, is he?
He's on a tear, and he's loving it.
He loves to dish out that punishment.
All
You
right.
know something? I think he loves to take it too, Dick.
Yeah, maybe.
You know,
Some
he's
guys
one
like
of those
pain.
sadistic type individuals who just loves to be hit.
He likes pain. All right.
Got a handful of goes there.
Yes, he does, man. He's very confident now. You notice he's very cool. Murdoch is very cool. I think he says, I got all under control here. And it would seem so.
Well,
Wyndham with his arms over the top rope, still taking a pounding.
taken a lot of punishment so far in this match.
Well-
And so has Murdoch, for that matter. Big guy thrown in again. He's so tall. He ducked under that one. Nice. Look out! Abdominal stretch. He doesn't have the leg hooked underneath. Dick, see it? Gotta have
he
that
doesn't.
toe hook.
But he's applying some pain to
He
Murdoch.
certainly is, but I don't think he can get him with that.
He's fired up.
Barry Windham and Dick Murdoch. Boy, what exciting action. Don't go away, wrestling fans, because coming up, we are going to see the conclusion of this exciting bout between Barry Windham and Dick Murdoch this week on Primetime Wrestling. Don't forget, also coming up, we are going to have all three great wrestling trivia contest questions and clues coming up later in the program. So stand by. The match has been pretty even. What do you think of the match so far, Jesse?
Just about what I expected, Jack. Plenty of action. Murdoch looking for revenge because, as we said before, it was Wyndham and Rotundo that took Dick Murdoch's title from him and Adonis.
There is no love between these two big men from Texas. So right now we are going to go back to ringside. Gorilla Monsoon and Dick Graham standing by with more exciting action. The big guys from Texas going at it.
Get him with that.
He's fired over.
He's got to get his own left leg wrapped around the left leg of Murdoch to make that thing really
Then he
effective.
can really stretch him.
Now look, he's allowing Murdoch to make it to the rope.
Outside the ring.
Murdoch threw him right. Whew.
Boy, he pounded right against that wrought iron fence that surrounds the ring.
I think that was a desperation move on the part of Murdoch. He didn't really intend to get him outside the ring. It was his way of getting out, and they were right near the edge
Well,
there.
now, Murdoch's outside now.
He ran right into the railing.
Murdoch says, all right, I did it to him. Now I'll get back in the ring, see if he can make it.
Murdoch looking around, trying to figure out where the guy is. There he is. Wow.
All right, Murdoch.
Wyndham better take a hike here around to another spot in the ring.
I think
He's getting pummeled
he
there.
really is. And the guy, he doesn't know what day it is. The kid really doesn't know what day it is.
He's going to football kick him. He said drop kick him
He's
right
fighting
into the
on
fifth row.
He's fighting on instinct right now. Wyndham hanging on by a thread, the top rope. Look at him, just hanging there.
Referee's job here is to keep this guy back.
Oh,
Well, he certainly didn't
caught
do
him.
it
He
there,
went
did he?
down onto the ring apron.
Got to give the guy a chance to get back into the ring, Dick.
Well, Murdoch doesn't always play by the rules.
Well, the referee's not going to get any respect unless he earns it, Dick.
That's right.
He's literally got Wyndham at his mercy here. Has another fist right to the face.
Well,
Eyes swollen now on Wyndham, but he's hanging in there. This youngster
really is.
can take some punishment.
the fans gotta love it, but I don't know Wyndham. Woo!
Good chance for him to slip under that bottom rope here.
He's just getting pounded,
Oh, he's
man.
going out. That's it. Take a hike, Barry.
His face is white, man. It's just... The blood drained from his face. He's taking such a beating. Oh!
He's got the leg now. He's trying to get Murdoch outside. One to the devil, bring him out. There he
And now
goes.
he's got him. Murdoch taking some shots.
Oh,
to the
look
face.
at this. No, you cheater. Now look at Murdoch.
He is stiff. Oh,
Right into the steel post.
man alive.
Murdoch doesn't know where he is right now. And look at it. It's lunchtime.
Oh,
Did he take a bite out of it?
it looked like he did. I don't know if he did or not.
Look at that face of Dick Murdoch. He's out of it.
He really is.
If Wyndham can get into the ring here, he'll win this match. Don't give this veteran a chance.
Wyndham has recovered, and he's on a
They
tear.
could both be counted out here.
Yeah. I don't know what county.
I don't know what the referee's counting. They're both out there on the floor.
I know we're talking common sense in a very logical situation, but I was going to say Wyndham ought to get back inside the ring and wait for Murdoch to count it out. Now they're both back in.
Wyndham got a chance here to get a victory.
Not there.
What's in his bag of tricks? Big right hand to the side of the ear, Murdoch. Murdoch in dreamland right now.
He ought to go quietly.
Only semi-conscious. Look at those rights. He doesn't know where he is. And left. Look.
And Wyndham holding him up.
He didn't want him to
He
go
says,
down.
you're not going down yet, baby.
Uppercut. Murdoch down for the three-point landing as he's in serious trouble right now.
And the fans are going crazy.
Murdoch saying, give me a break.
Yeah, break your head. I'll give you a break.
Has some time out here.
Yeah. Wyndham right on top of him. If Wyndham doesn't do it to him now, I don't know when he's going to do it to him.
It's now or never.
Yeah, really.
Wyndham taking his time, going to the outside now, climbing up to that top turnbuckle. Look out!
Oh,
Too far away. Misjudged him. He was too far there.
And he went to the right.
You know, even with that 6'7" frame of Wyndham, there's a limit to how far you can go.
He had him. He was really beating him on the mat.
Murdoch is still in dreamland, though. Both men hurt seriously now. Either one could be beaten right now. They're both primed for the taking. Murdoch using the rope. Wow, what a shot that was.
Oh, Murdoch says, oh my goodness. Murdoch's not finished yet, is he?
Boy, he's dishing out that punishment. Look at that.
He's handing it back to
That's
him.
one of the disadvantages of being so tall. He just flipped backwards
And a
over
kick.
the top rope.
Kid creamed right into the wrought iron fencing right around.
Murdoch not giving him any rest while he's out there either. Going at it again outside
maybe it's
on the
payback
arena
time.
floor. Look out! He's going to get a crutch from Cal Rudman. Oh, he rocked him with a crutch. And again, he should be disqualified right here. That's an automatic disqualification right
That
there.
should be it right there.
Referee just merely kept counting. Should have been disqualified immediately.
It's too late to warn him. The referee ought to take it away from him. You don't warn him now. Too late. Carl Rudman's crutches for what Murdoch went for, and he got the one. And that did a lot of damage to the young guy. Oh, man. Clearly, Ramon, come on.
Scoop slammed off from the outside. Oh, look at him. Hold on. He hooked the leg. He's going to get him.
Got him. Got him. Woo! Watch it.
Oh, look out. He nailed him with a microphone.
He nailed him with the microphone, and down he went, man. Wow. The kid's out of it.
And Murdoch still going to work. Boy, is he hot.
He really is.
He is hot. Rotundum outside the ring, and wisely so. cleared the ring, and is he upset?
It really is. Well, I'll tell you, Wyndham chased back, and did he display a beautiful maneuver to get that pin? Murdoch still can't believe it. All right, let's check it out. Here we go.
Look at a scoop slam from the outside.
Brings him
But
in.
look how he held on to the neck and hooked that leg. 1, 2, 3, got him.
Boy, what a great maneuver in there by Barry Windham. And don't forget, WrestleMania this coming Sunday. Big screen, closed-circuit television at a location or theater near you. Be sure and check the location. Barry Windham and his World Wrestling Federation tag team partner, the one and only Mike Rotundo, against the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov.
Definitely, Jack, and what a matchup that's going to be. World title on the line, WrestleMania. As I said it before, the Woodstock of professional wrestling.
Coming up, the father and son combination of Bruno and David Sammartino against Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff and Bobby the Brain Heenan.
This is going to be a great, great match. Main event anywhere in the world. One of my favorite people, and I don't even say self-proclaimed Mr. Wonderful. He is Mr. Wonderful.
Oh, boy, you talk about excitement. Stand by, wrestling fans. Coming up, more primetime wrestling. Father and son combinations in the world of professional wrestling, but none quite as popular as David and Bruno Sammartino.
Well, I'll tell you, Jack, David and Bruno. Bruno's been out too long, and he's stepping in there with Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff, and Bobby the Brain Heenan. Interesting matchup. Very good.
What an exciting matchup, as my co-host Jesse the Body Ventura has introed. David and Bruno Sammartino in action against Mr. Wonderful and Bobby Heenan.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee for this special event, Joey Morella, ladies and gentlemen, Joey Morella. This will be a special tag team event, one fall with a 1-hour time limit. 1 hour, ladies and gentlemen. Soon to come down the aisle. Here they come.
There he is, the living legend. You bet. This place is coming apart. Here he is. One and only.
And he looks in shape too, Dick.
Need we say more?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. In this corner, at 228 pounds, here is the Brain, ladies and gentlemen, Bobby the Brain Heenan from Beverly Hills, California. And his partner outside the ring, 265 pounds from Tampa, Florida, Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff. And now, ladies and gentlemen, first in this corner, 250 pounds from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, David Sammartino. Woo! And now, ladies and gentlemen, his partner at 240 pounds from Pittsburgh, PA, the living legend, Bruno Sammartino.
Standing ovation. Standing ovation, are you kidding?
This will be 1 hour. 1 hour time limit.
19,000 fans on their feet at the Spectrum to celebrate the return of Bruno Sammartino, the living legend, and his son David. Paul Orndorff circling the ring, now back in the ring. He's a little upset, Bruno Sammartino gaining so much applause and receptivity here at the Spectrum. He said, wait a minute, referee, I need some applause too, you know. I need love and affection, you know. Gee whiz, I'm a nice guy, says Paul Orndorff.
Look at the body on Orndorff. Boy, he doesn't have to take a back seat to anybody. This guy's a fantastic athlete.
Oh!
Look at this. He tried to Pearl Harbor, but his partner's outside the ring.
All right, look at both sides of the ring. They're underway, and look out.
San Martino ramming Orndorff. Payback time now.
It really is, man.
Fire here. San Martino on the warpath.
And
David as well.
He's taking it to Heenan right now. San Martino
bailed out.
Both guys bailed out. Both San Martinos are ready. And then some. Heenan and Mr. Wonderful hugging one another. They're pained. They're upset. They had their heads handed to them, at least at the beginning. And now Heenan's back in. Bruno out. David San Martino remains in.
Oh, Heenan, a pretty decent wrestler in his own right. A very impressive record as a wrestler, and everyone knows what his capabilities are as a manager.
Oh, Heenan saying to Bruno, I want you. And David says, okay, I'll bail out. Now Bruno's in. Heenan has his way now.
Tie up.
Oh, ho, ho. San Martino.
Oh, arm drag. Well executed by San Martino. And another one.
He's lost nothing. He has lost
for that arm bar, boy. One of his favorites.
He just dragged that guy down, man, and he lost nothing in his retirement.
4 years of retirement didn't slow this guy down, did it?
Not at all. And
whoa, look at the power move.
Woo! Heenan must have said about this time, gee, I think I was rather impetuous.
Look at Orndorff creeping up that top turnbuckle. Oh, now he's back down again. Well, watch him all the time.
San Martino probably has eyes in the back of his head after all these years. Maintaining the arm pressure on Heenan.
Bruno enjoying that smile on his face. Gets thrown in, comes out. Nice reversal.
Beautiful.
Hip lock sends Heenan around. Doesn't know where he is. Right back into another high arm drag. As the former champion is in control.
That's right, man. Everything comes back to you. Layoff or not, retirement or not, it all comes back. San Martino still maintaining the pressure on him. Heenan has got to say, wow, I got to make a tag here somewhere. Oh, caught San Martino with a foot.
Tag to Orndorff. Bruno reaches his corner just in time.
And now David San Martino in against Paul Orndorff.
This Orndorff shows me a lot, Dick.
Yeah.
Young David in. Nice shoulder block. Sends Mr. Wonderful down, but quickly up and a drop down in front. San Martino over the top. This is a big clothesline. Look out. High cross body. He won't get it.
Nah, he didn't have that leg. Oh, nice arm drive. Takedown again by San Martino.
Look at Orndorff. Look at how quick he is.
I'll tell you, the man is something else.
This man is championship material, Dick.
He really is.
What a fantastic athlete.
You gotta like him. I know he gives a lot of mouth at the fans. But boy, the guy comes to wrestle. Yes, he does.
He can back it up.
You're not bragging when you can do it.
No, definitely not.
All right.
San Martino once again in. Look.
Oh, well, he didn't catch the shoulder. He caught him with a
vicious knee right in the lower ribcage area.
All right, young guy wasn't ready for it.
Quickly drops an elbow on him. Look at this Orndorff.
Oh!
Nobody there. But look at how quick he's up.
Oh, nicely done.
San Martino still have a patent on that arm drag, don't they? And Heenan up on the top turnbuckle. San Martino bouncing him around up there. And there he goes.
Woo! The fans are loving it.
Heenan comes in and Bruno right in after him, and Heenan bailed.
All right. Heenan was up on top of that top rope, and he had eyes to come down on the back of young David. But the old man, the pro, Bruno, young of those doggone ropes, man. Heenan lost balance. Oh, that's beautiful. When I say the old man, I don't mean that the way it usually sounds.
Look at that nice leg trip by Orndorff. It slips right up high in the side headlock, but San Martino wormed right out of it, comes up with a hammerlock of his own. Nice maneuver there by David.
He's taking it to him.
Tried to jam it up in there, but Orndorff was so quick.
And he's getting a couple of words of encouragement here and there from his father. A couple of ideas. Might work on it. All right, still ripping that doggone arm. Still tearing
Now
on
he's got him down where he can work on it, Dick. Well, Heenan went up again, and he took one look over at Bruno and said, forget that.
You know, he's talking.
Tag made here.
Tag made. He's right on top of him, maintaining that hold. Bobby Heenan, the brain says the referee Morella, hey, they didn't make that tag. Nobody's paying attention to him anyway.
Boy, what an exciting event with the living legend Bruno Sammartino in action, along with his son against Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff and Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Well, I'll tell you, Jack, the San Martinos have started off fast. They've held the upper edge of the mat so far, but I believe the tide will change because Bruno's too old.
All right, coming up, the conclusion of this exciting bout, father and son against Mr. Wonderful and Bobby the Brain Heenan. Tag team combination of Bruno and son David have had the upper hand in this bout against Bobby the Brain Heenan and Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
Well, they've had the upper hand at the start, Jack, but the tide's going to turn, in my opinion.
All right now we're going to pick up the action with Gorilla Monsoon and Dick Graham.
You know, jamming that hammerlock up in there, administering the punishment out to Mr. Wonderful. This is one of Bruno's favorite moves over the years. Heenan now inside the ring arguing with the referee. There was a tag made, however, Sammartino was in the process of stepping in. It could have been construed as being illegal, but I don't think so.
The legend, the backside of Orndorff poking at us, saying Mr. Wonderful. And, whoa! Orndorff to his strong guy, Orndorff is.
Well, he got a handful of tights there.
Yes, he does.
Give him a little extra assistance, which he didn't really need. Orndorff's got to take the power out of that. Sammartino in and off. High scoop slam by Mr. Wonderful.
That could have gone either way. Oh,
Dropped the knee, but he wasn't there.
nobody home.
Orndorff makes the
There's
tag. Here comes a fresh Bobby the Brain, but Bruno has enough brains to get over there and tag his partner.
He says, hold it. Wait a minute. Let's talk. Look at him. Turning his back. He doesn't want to see the hand.
Well, he didn't think that David would hit him if he turned his back. What a mistake that was.
Yeah, and what a mistake David Sammartino took a shot for the fist in the middle.
Sammartino now going to be rammed.
Oh.
No, reversal here by David.
Back body.
Beautifully executed.
I don't know whether Orndorff's ready to come back good enough, but I think Heenan might be ready to go out.
High knee. Wow, he rammed into that post. Side of his head and his shoulder. Rammed right into that steel post. And now David.
Just usually had all that leverage. He's got 250 pounds on him, using the ring ropes.
Right in the throat. Mr. Wonderful tried to sneak in, but referee was too quick for him.
Oh, here comes Orndorff.
Legal tag made now. They've got young David in some trouble here.
And far enough away from Father Bruno that...
Look out. What's he going to do with him? Oh, he dropped him right on top of that top turnbuckle. That'll make you wish you were home in front of the TV.
Comes that. Oh, he dropped
Elbow right to the teeth. David's hurting now.
David's in trouble.
And in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, caught a left right in top of the bridge of his nose. Oh. Orndorff really pounding on Sammartino. And the kid's bleeding from the nose right now. Sammartino, when he caught him, yeah, he's a little bit bloody, and the father says, hey, wait a minute.
Trying to get around it. This will be a double team effort now. As Heenan, very crafty, very cagey, very sneaky. David trying to get over to reach and make the tag, but no way Orndorff's going to let him do that.
Orndorff working on that shoulder now, David Sammartino, still bleeding from the nose. You might wonder, is Orndorff going to go for the nose some more before long?
Well, when he drops those elbows on you, Dick.
Hey, nice.
You're not bleeding outside, you'd be bleeding inside. Still trying to make the tag, but a handful of tights by Orndorff. Look out, side suplex. Didn't get a whole lot of elevation on it, but when you're close to that 300-pound mark, like David is.
And there's the tag, Orndorff out, Heenan in.
Bruno's got to be seriously worried now about David, because David's got to get to this side of the ring and make a tag with his father.
Either that, or maybe if he only had the presence of mind to roll out. Easy to say, I know, at this point. But
those things come with experience. Yeah. Not that David is inexperienced, but he's trying to make that tag. He's trying to get over there. That's ever present in his mind, but there's a number of ways in which you can do that. Look at Paul standing on the apron, posing to the fans. And David
Sammartino trying to
make
push.
that tag. Here comes Orndorff, 1 foot in.
Sammartino trying to push Heenan back, trying to reach out to catch his dad's hand. Oh, they made it. But the referee didn't see it.
He was distracted by Orndorff. You must see the tag. He's going to have to put Bruno out.
Pull it back. Yeah, he didn't see the
He
tag.
has to be able to see it in order to call it. Look at this double team effort now.
No, he didn't see the tag there either.
There was no tag.
I'm saying he didn't see the tag. Fair for one, fair for the other.
Absolutely.
Got his back.
Should have made him get out.
That's right. Orndorff back in there. David
Sammartino coming to life a little bit, but blinded now by Orndorff.
Oh.
That'll drive him over to his corner.
All right.
He made the
There's
tag.
Now, Bruno taking on back to Orndorff.
Bruno comes in like a house of fire with lefts and rights. Going to work on Mr. Wonderful. For the ride, high into the corner.
Brought that knee up, and now he's giving it to him.
Looks like the Sammartino from the early 70s.
Caught him. Bobby took it
Look
down.
out, here comes Bobby. Wow, did he just...
Bobby should have stayed at home.
Orndorff's out. That's not the legal man into the ring.
Caught him.
Went for that bear hug, he couldn't hold him.
Yeah, both were down. The momentum against him.
Sammartino throws him in again. Heenan is not the legal man in the ring. Sammartino with the bear hug now. Joe Morella asking him if he wants to quit. I don't believe that Bobby Heenan is the legal man. Uh-oh, look out. Here comes Mr. Wonderful with a stool. Wow.
Right across the back.
That's it. That's automatic.
That's all she wrote.
Disqualification,
All
I'm
she
sure.
wrote.
Look at him ramming now. That steel stool right into the throat of Sammartino. Joe Morella right there. Wow, did he go down?
He's still going.
David Sammartino's got to come to the rescue of his father here, or it could be serious permanent injury.
Orndorff.
Look out, David's got the stool. Wow, just missed him. And both men bail
Both
out.
guys, they bailed out for sure, and I don't blame them.
Sammartino's hurt, Dick.
Yes, he is.
Seriously injured.
First, he was caught across the back by that stool in the hands of Orndorff. Orndorff just caught him across the throat. Sammartino still favoring his throat.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Joey Morella has disqualified the team of Orndorff and Heaton. The winner, David Sammartino and Bruno Sammartino.
All right.
Rightly so, Dick. That's automatic disqualification. Certainly glad to see Joe Morella immediately call it. Here it is now. Heenan, who was not the legal man in the ring, Dick.
David Sammartino and the living legend, Bruno.
Here he comes with it.
All right, here comes the chair. Here comes the stool.
Watch this
right
shot.
across the back, man. Oh, or was the back of the head maybe?
Well, I think it caught him probably in the upper cervical region of the vertebrae and
man.
really sent him down hard. And then he wasn't satisfied with that. He rammed it into Bruno Sammartino's throat, adding insult to injury until David Sammartino came to the rescue.
Bruno's still favoring his throat now and being ministered to by his son David.
But what a confrontation.
Oh, you're kidding.
What a confrontation it was. The father and son team of David and Bruno Sammartino, Paul Orndorff, Mr. Wonderful, with a chair.
Well, I'll tell you something. Mr. Wonderful is Mr. Wonderful. Mr. Wonderful will be the biggest part of WrestleMania coming up Sunday. And if you imagine what he just did to Bruno Sammartino, Mr. T, I hope you're watching. I hope, Mr. T, that you're sitting out there and you're watching what Mr. Wonderful just did to the living legend. Because, Mr. T, it may happen to you. And the body's going to be there to see it, Jack.
Coming up, one half of the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions, Mike Rotundo. His opponent, the devious, mysterious Mr. X. That's next on Primetime Wrestling. Boy, what a confrontation this should be, Jesse the Body.
That's right. I'm still so enthusiastic over watching Mr. Wonderful, Jack, that I can't really talk about
What is
this
it
right
with
now.
you and this Mr. Wonderful?
He's wonderful. He's what he says he is.
Wonderful about what?
Whatever.
Picking up chairs and hitting guys in the back?
Getting the job done.
Getting the job done. TCB, taking care of business, as Jesse would say. All right, right now, let's go up to ringside And the introductions, the exciting match.
The following bout is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first, hailing from parts unknown, the mysterious Mr. X. The opponent hails from Syracuse, New York, weighing 243 pounds, the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team co-holder, Mike Rotundo.
Well, Mike going to try to follow in Barry's footsteps and be victorious here in single competition, which is very unusual for these two.
Right, there's no belt on the line at all. So,
Definitely not, none whatsoever.
But it'd be nice win for each of those guys, as you were saying, Gorilla Monsoon. That's terrific. And Rotundo could do his number on Mr. X here in this event. Oh, he's indicating to the referee no pulling on the mask. Well, Dusty Feldbaumer will have his hands full, I presume. Here we go. There's the bell. They're underway. Rotundo and Mr. X.
You know, one night in the locker room, Dick, just for the heck of it, I put on one of those masks. And it's unbelievable. I don't know how on earth anyone could wrestle wearing one of those things. Your vision is so obstructed.
Yeah.
Your breathing is hampered.
Put pressure on your head, too.
Oh, it's unbelievable. I guess it's something you really have to get used to. And I guess just by wearing that mask 24 hours a day, because I couldn't see any way that I could get used to it. So if you ever see a big guy in there with a mask, it's not me, Dick. It's definitely not me.
I'll buy that. Side headlock on Rotundo by Mr. X, and Rotundo down on one leg. A little bit of pain being administered there by X. Take him into the ropes. Oh, he held on to him.
Full of hair.
Yes, he did. And he was the one talking about to
Dusty right on him, but after the fact doesn't help too much.
All right.
Puts him over nicely.
Yeah, X is the one who was saying, hey, no pulling on the mask. Well, fair for one, fair for the other.
Many of the fans asking me around ringside here, Dick, if I'm coming out of retirement, want to put all their minds at ease. There's no way, shape, or form that the Gorilla's coming out of retirement.
Well, I'm sure they'd love to see it because you'd get a tremendous reception, but...
thanks, but no thanks.
That's well said.
Mother Nature taught me a lesson.
That's right. Well, I'm sure your wife is very happy,
But
too.
I certainly got to hand it to Bruno Sammartino. He certainly hasn't lost anything.
He showed a lot, didn't he, huh?
Certainly did.
Rotundo doing a nice job there. A nice takedown on Mr. X and maintaining pressure on the arm.
He surprised me. He really did.
Bruno?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, with all the natural skills he has and experience, you know, all 4 years, come on, man. Long time. You don't forget that Mother Nature is a way of telling you, hey, it's all over. But he...
He's got that determination that he always had.
Sure.
There's no substitute for that.
Well, they call him the living legend, man. They were... Whoever laid that on him was certainly
Well, he
right.
held the title consecutively for 9 or 11 years.
9 or 12, yeah, right.
You know, it's just unbelievable what he did. He never was considered to be a closet champion. He came out and just defended that title. You know, you only have to defend once every 30 days, according to the World Wrestling Federation. And this guy defended sometimes 3 and 4 times a week.
A lot of that. Bruno took, you know, an open contract. And he's the people's kind of a guy. He's a people's champ.
Yeah, no question.
They loved him. All right, Rotundo and Mr. X still mixing it up, and Rotundo gets raked across the eyes for his trouble. Head jammed at the top turnbuckle, smashed the midsection, take him to the other side of the ring in the corner, and a shoulder right in there, another shoulder. Rotundo comes back with a nice forearm, another forearm. Takes him out.
Mr. X going in for the ride.
Oh, karate chop, and down he goes.
Someone left this nice little note in front of me here, Dick. Says Hulkamania is alive and wild in Allentown, PA.
Or wherever.
Hulkamania is alive and wild everywhere. Down for the cover here. Whoa.
Close.
Was that close?
Very close, and Mr. X knows it. He
Nice maneuver there by X, come up with that hammerlock.
Well, I don't know whether Mr. X can speak English or what it is about him, but you know one thing, he can count to 3. Oh! Now, a little clumsy there. Rotundo fought away. Kind of a
wrestling lesson now going on here, and I'm sure that Mr. X is going to come up with a short end of the stick on that one. This guy's a former All-American at Syracuse University as an amateur wrestler. Look at a nice leg takedown.
Oh, boy.
Now he grapevines that leg for that extra leverage.
Well,
Rotundo was known as a leg man in college, and he used the legs very effectively. Of course, I never did that. I never had to rely on that, thank God, to be a leg man.
my son David's doing rather well at Penn Charter School. He's 26-2.
Fantastic.
Yeah, he's done rather well. So
If he were 2-26, it'd be fantastic, because there isn't a greater character builder that I know of than amateur wrestling.
Well, he was upset the team didn't do too well against Episcopal Academy the other day, and I brought home the car. I was upset, and I said, son, it's a one-on-one thing, man. The team, you win with the team or lose with them, but still, well, individually, and nobody else can help you when you're in there. So you did win. Some of the other guys won. So
that's what makes it such a great sport, because it is an individual thing. When you step out onto that mat, you either do or you don't. You make it or you break it. You can't say, this guy didn't pass the ball to me, this guy didn't drop for me.
No alibis.
When you walk off of that mat, you either got that feel of glory within you or you don't.
That's right.
You know, and nobody can give it to you but yourself.
Well, I'm real proud of the boy, as any guy would be. And
great.
All right. Rotundo's hammering away at Mr. X, taking him into the ropes on the other side here. Whoa!
Flying forearm, shades of Tito Santana. Caught him a little bit on the back of the head, I believe, but
showed a little agility there, huh?
Nevertheless, X went down. He's going for another ride again as Rotundo. Uh-oh, look out! Fireman carry, airplane spin. It's time to say goodnight to Mr. X.
Oh, right on him, leg up. 1, 2, 3, and that's it, baby.
Could have been a 4, 5, or 6,
baby.
It was all she wrote for Mr. X.
Oh, that airplane spin will do it every time, huh? Mike Rotundo, who does the airplane spin very well in that ring, a winner over Mr. X.
Well, I got to admit this to you, Jack. Mike Rotundo has one of the greatest airplane spins that I've ever seen in my 10 years in professional wrestling. He spins them.
Coming up, wrestling fans, Moondog spots. His opponent will be Mr. USA, Tony Atlas.
And this should be a battle. You got Tony Atlas, Mr. USA, the Body Beautiful, against a real tough customer, one half of the Moondog, Spot.
And a reminder, wrestling fans, coming up, we are going to have more clues in the Great Wrestling Trivia Contest. In fact, all 3 questions will be coming up right here on Primetime Wrestling. So stand by. Well, you talk about excitement. The Pointer Sisters sing it, but we got it right here on Primetime Wrestling, Jesse the Body.
You got it, Jack.
All right, stand by for Moondog Spot and Mr. USA, Tony Atlas. Of the Moondogs, Moondog Spot and his opponent, Tony Atlas, Mr. USA.
Tony Atlas, the Body Beautiful, Mr. USA, and Moondog Spot. Let's get to it, Jack. I can't wait.
We're going to join this match already in progress, and standing by with all the exciting action at ringside, Gorilla Monsoon and Dick Graham. Let's go to ringside right now for all the exciting action.
Absolutely.
All right, Tony Atlas, sans hair. Still that magnificent build as usual. Going against the shorter, rotund Moondog Spot.
Of course, then again, maybe Atlas thought he needed more speed, Dick, and cut down that wind resistance a little bit. I don't know. I've got to get him to the side and question him about this. And get to the bottom of this so that we can inform all our prison viewers as to what transpired here to make this guy do this.
Well,
that's for his advantage.
He says, you put a move on my head, but your arms are going to just slide off. So.
Think he spends a couple of days a week in the gym?
Just more than, well, maybe 3, 4.
It's just about every day with him.
I know it. He pumps a lot of iron.
In order to look like that, you've got to spend X amount of hours every day.
I can't believe the build of some of these wrestlers. I really can't. I see it and I don't believe it.
And with the amount of traveling they do, I don't know where they find the time to do it.
For sure.
I really don't.
Well, you said Atlas was in, what, Cleveland last night?
Last night, yeah. Spotty, nice move over the top. Look out. Here he comes, another one. Head bomb. Oh, goes the dog.
Thumbs in it.
Oh, Atlas is bonking at him.
Yeah. Atlas, I think, knows he's pretty much in control. You can't say it's not over yet, but Atlas is supremely confident.
Moondog Spot may wish he was back in the kennel. Although he's a 300-pound plus, and can't take anything away
A
from
lot of weight. Well, these guys, even with the weight, move with great agility. And
Oh, nice knee lift.
he lifted right, and he brought that hand down the back of the head. There's a knee on the side of the head. Ooh, wow.
That could take his ear off right there.
1, 2.
Shades of Yukon Eric, who had his ear just literally knocked right off. Names out of the past.
Atlas down a little bit disturbed, a little bit bewildered, too. Turn of events by Moondog Spot. Vermont on the scene, checking. No choker. Well, it is.
I'm surprised, and I will be very surprised if Tony Atlas doesn't team up with George Wells. They make quite a good team together.
They make a great team. Yeah. Both very physical wrestlers. I mean, you expect to be physical anyway, but very, very physical. All right, Moondog still maintain that.
This guy right in here that's having a reverse chinlock applied to him right now has an outstanding amateur background as well. I believe he was the state champion. And maybe even the runner-up or so in the Nationals or the Triple A's or whatever. But I know he's a great amateur wrestler.
Not shabby at all. All right, still maintaining the pressure on Tony Atlas. He's trying to turn around.
He'll come up out of this. He's got to, because that's...
He has just sheer power, sheer strength. He is on his feet now. And takes the elbow to the midsection spot again.
Tony off the ropes.
Whoa! Sunset flip. Does he have him? No! Oh!
Get him. Spotty just held his balance there. Nice maneuver.
Yeah.
On the part of Spot Moondog. Drove that fist right into the lower rib area, but
Whoa! Atlas says,
forget about beating Tony Atlas
on
that way.
Yeah. Somebody hit me from behind. Hey, he's pounding at the head now, trying to get him on a quick pin.
No way.
2. No way. Look at that spot goes right up on his feet. Goes right back at him, still maintaining that pressure.
Spotty can't match strength with a guy, and he can't match speed with him. No. So you got to slow him down in some way. And this reverse chinlock is a way of just letting a guy carry your weight. You're not going to beat anybody with this particular
No, you can't. No way.
But you let the guy carry your weight, you tire him out a little bit, and once a guy becomes fatigued, I don't care who he is, he can be beaten.
Well, the fans getting a little restless because naturally they're for Tony Atlas. They want to see him come on here and get it on. Looks like he's almost asleep at this point in time. You check him out. Or ringside camera checking, or a long lens camera, or a close-up. And Spot, as I think anybody would against such an opponent as Tony Atlas, maintaining the pressure, hoping to put him away. No chokehold at all, so Ramon, the referee, can't declare that. He's just checking.
You want to hear this place erupt, Dick? Wait till this hillbilly comes out here. This guy is something else. He is something else, and he is hillbilly 24 hours a day. That's him.
All right, Atlas trying to get it on. Kenny, I don't know.
He's going to come out of this, and he's going to make life miserable for Spotty. Because I'm sure he doesn't need the rest.
All right, Atlas back on his feet now. Moondog still maintaining pressure on him, but
he's lost it now. He's down from in front.
Atlas starting to get it on, huh? Whoa, he broke the hold.
Spot right down in front to hurry. Atlas missed it. Went right outside. Both men outside now.
What are we talking about now? Taking Atlas to
Look
the...
out.
Oh, wow. That was unusual. Why Atlas went out of the ring? I just can't figure that.
I think he lost his footing there, Dick. He was going into the rope and just slipped underneath that second rope and went right out, and he's not too happy about it. I can see that neck starting to blow up.
He's saying to himself, Tony, come on now. Let's go, Tony. Atlas is upset. I don't know. I think that Moondog Spot. I think.
Look at him, Dick.
He
Pull
better
that neck.
Here it again. Both sides. Both fronts. Whammo! Off the top turnbuckle. Let's try this corner. That's not enough. Let's take him to the other corner. It's going to make the big square here. One more time, once. All right. Into the... Atlas did it to him. Took him around the squared circle.
Give him a little whip now.
Whoa!
Look at this. Scooped him right up. Is he going to press him? That's 300-pound plus. Yes!
Oh!
He got him up there. Good night.
Is this over? One, two, and that's all she wrote. Fans are loving it. Hey, fans. Hey, don't you love it?
No one gets up from that. Let's take a look, if we can, at that super duper high scoop slam by Mr. USA, Tony Atlas, as he just did a number here on Spotty. Look, he
All right,
whips him
take it
in as he comes out of that corner. Look at the momentum here.
Push him up now.
Watch him just drone crush this guy.
Watch this, watch it. Now, you got to push him up. There he goes. Look at it. You talk about strength.
300.
Atlas he's amazing.
Look at this. What should I do now? Well, I guess I'll just cover him, and we'll say goodbye.
Boy, what an impressive victory by Mr. USA Tony Atlas over one half of the Moondog's Moondog spot.
Well, I kind of look at Tony Atlas like this. He's the man with the $1 million body and the 10-cent brain, Jack.
What about you're not going to talk about? No, we're not going to mention anything about any bony knees. Coming back, when we come back, we are going to review the 3 questions to our great wrestling trivia contest. I'll tell you, I am really excited about the great wrestling trivia contest.
And I'm excited about it too, Jack. Winners galore, 1 grand prize winner and plenty of T-shirts to be given away.
All right, stand by. Coming up, we're going to be talking about WrestleMania coming up this Sunday. So stand by for more primetime wrestling.